This one pained me yesterday. It was breaking news during the show in the 8 o'clock hour when Southwest announced that they would no longer allow bags to fly for free and they would be following the masses with bag fees. Now, I've heard the argument that there was never any free lunch, that Southwest would appear to use bag fees or not have bag fees, but then they would obviously hit you with maybe a higher ticket. That was never my experience as someone who flew Southwest a lot the last few years with kids. It was always arguably the cheapest or one of the cheaper options. It was simple. It was easy. The boarding process, if you fly Southwest, you know what it is. A group, B group, C group, families board after the A group. And it worked out pretty well. When you got little kids, usually you just make your way to the back, you find a row, you plop down, and you're good to go. And when you have a lot of stuff and a lot of people, the bags flying for free obviously were a nice little perk. So I thought it was a huge mistake when this news was announced yesterday, because what is now the advantage of Southwest? What is their competitive advantage? They have no TVs, no outlets, no first class. What are you getting out of Southwest now? One of the perks was like, all right, well, the bags are free, and that can add up to and from a location. But they don't have any real noticeable competitive advantage right now. And their CEO, Bob Jordan, it's amazing. Some of the people that find their way at the top of these corporations or near the top of these corporations, it makes you wonder who they have pictures of, for crying out loud. This is the Southwest CEO, Bob Jordan, sharing this news yesterday, trying to put a positive spin on it.
The short answer is that it's about securing our future. We're announcing changes to our business that will help us return to the levels of profitability we all expect and to support our collective long-term success. It's also about adapting to what our customers want.
Now, hold on, right? Two things right there. So it's about profitability. So for the argument that, well, Southwest just baked the price of the bags into the ticket, he's admitting that's not true. The CEO is saying this is a money grab. If it all was even, if it didn't make a difference, then why would he say this is about profitability if it's not about making more money? And listen, a company's allowed to make as much money as they possibly can. I'm not knocking the guy for it. The question is, do they still have the competitive advantage in the marketplace, or will people say, if all else is equal, and I think Delta is a little bit of a better airline than Southwest, I'll just fly Delta? And then he goes on to say, this is what our customers want. And I'm like, what? And of course, Southwest does a lot of flying out of Kansas City as well here. So it's a major airline for a lot of us out of Kansas City. But the customers wanted this? Please, Bob. Come on. No one's like, please, sir, may I pay for these bags? No, I demand you take $40 for these bags, sir. Now.
Yeah, my wife and daughter went out this weekend to Phoenix on Southwest, and they tried to tip them $5, but they wouldn't take it then, see?
Yeah, they don't
Here,
play that
take
game.
my money.
No, we won't take it. No way.
Many things have changed post-COVID. The loss of short-haul demand, a rise in premium demand, and a change in customer preferences. They are more than the logo on our planes. Our DNA isn't open seating or even bags fly free. It's a dedication to service and hospitality and to the golden rule for each other and for our customers. It's our commitment to customer service that is in a class of its own, a strong network with the most nonstop flights in the U.S., and a loyalty program that delivers real value to Rapid Rewards members.
Okay.
Blink if you're being held hostage.
Unless you are like a really frequent flyer for business, those airline miles aren't worth a lick. You got to get like 125,000 miles to get a free flight from Kansas City to Tulsa. It's a joke. Now, he noted there that short-haul demand is down, and that is short flights. That is typically maybe business travelers, Kansas City to Dallas, Kansas City to Chicago. Now you can Zoom things more easily, obviously. We know that's taken a hit, but those two things have nothing to do with each other, right? The short-haul demand being down, and I'm just talking through this because I don't like being BS to by people at this level of power. The business traveler was not the Southwest traveler. Let's be clear. If you are a consistent business traveler and you've got a lot of points and it's on the company card, you're probably getting upgrades and maybe first-class options from United, from Delta, from American. You're also not checking bags when you're a business traveler. You're packing as little as you can. You got your little bag. You're rolling it on the plane. You're putting it in the overhead compartment. That's what you're doing. Like, you're not checking bags. The Southwest seating policy and the bag policy was attractive to families. So this guy's making the case here, the CEO, that because short-haul demand is down, meaning shorter flights, that typically would appeal to business travelers, most likely. That's why they're doing this. But it doesn't make any sense. When you actually think about what he's saying, it doesn't make any sense. So I just think as, a big Southwest traveler, as I know many of us are because they're a main option going out of Kansas City, it's not going to benefit them because, yes, they may profit more getting bag fees, but there's a lot of people who are going to look at the other options now because one of the main perks of Southwest is gone. Really, two of them because they're also getting rid of the open seating. Olathe, that's where Mike's at. What's up, Mike? You're on KCMO.
Yeah, I mean, maybe the customers he's referring to are stockholders. I have no idea, but it isn't me because I've been flying them forever. And one of the greatest things you ever is about the bags fly free. Now, in the wintertime, wifey and I go, one bag. But in the summertime, I'm bringing golf clubs, 2 bags. Guess what I'm doing? I'm checking for other options now. It's a fact. He's basically making me go elsewhere to look just in case there's a better rate. So this is very disingenuous.
It is. And you know what? Here's another example of how you know it's disingenuous, Mike. The United CEO, he commented on this yesterday. His name is Scott Kirby. And he said it's the slaying of the sacred cow. He believes this will be good for everyone. When your competitor, is like, great job, this is fit, well done, everybody. When your competitor is saying that, you should know that you screwed up.
That's a royal thank you from Mr. Kirby. All right, good deal.
Thank you, Mike. Later. Hey, if you're going down south this summer or this winter, play some golf for me because I am not in that phase of life. 913-408-7957, our studio line and our text line. I'm KCMO Talk Radio, 95.7 FM, always streaming on the KCMO Talk Radio app. Now, speaking of air travel, a mom who went viral after refusing to give up her seat to a crying child is suing the airline and the passenger who filmed her. I can't play the clip because it's in Spanish. This was down in Brazil back in December. But the Brazilian woman who went viral after refusing to give up her pre-selected window seat to a crying child says that she has now filed charges against the airline and the passenger who filmed her. Jennifer Castro, 29, a bank employee, found herself at the center of an internet firestorm back in December. A video of the incident went viral where Jennifer says that she was actually filmed by a fellow passenger and not the mother of the child who she refused to give up her seat for. Castro also unexpectedly rose to social media fame with her Instagram following skyrocketing to 2.1 million, leading to her securing multiple brand deals as an influencer. And she is upset. Why exactly? She now has 2 million followers because she went viral for not giving up her seat to a crying child on an airplane. And now she's also the victim in this whole situation. It goes to show you, victim mentality is alive and well. If you can somehow claim victim status, you are in vogue. It is the thing to do right now. Figure out how to make yourself a victim. Even when you now have millions of Instagram followers and are officially an influencer getting brand deals left and right because you are a good-looking Brazilian woman. Go figure.